Part 3. Okay, we back. All praises to the Most High and His Son. I left off on 2, saying that the Most High here, if we are right and in the right and asking Him for the right, He'll hear us. Okay? But like I said, you don't ask for carnal stuff. He know what we need. Okay? But this is the next point was just about Him hearing us. Because with Him hearing us, if we love Him, by doing His commandments, because I already showed you that, if we love Him, He'll hear us. Because He already said, I love them that love me. And if I just told y'all which to look up, but it's in the book, obviously. If I just told y'all loving Him is doing His commandments, if we're doing His commandments and loving Him, will He not hear us? If your mama who love you, okay, if you got a good loving relationship with your mom, God willing, she's still here, okay? Messiah willing, she's still here. Mine is still here. And I thank the Messiah for her, changing her mindset, and I'm bringing her back to the love of the Most High. But if you're, just for example, if your mother loves you, correct? Mothers love their children. If you ask them for something to eat, they will feed you. You ask them to teach you about something, they'll teach you about something. Okay? How much will the Father of all of us, especially the Father that created everything and everything for us, okay, giving us this word to get out of the tribulation, bruh? Giving us this word to get out of the tribulation. How much more do He love us? You feel me? To the point where He enslaved our ancestors, we still in slavery, but gave us a way out through His Son. For God so loved the world of Israel. For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son. But man, be for real, y'all. We need to. Man, you don't understand, but you gonna start understanding. I'm gonna forget that. You gonna start understanding. That's what I'm gonna start saying. You gonna start understanding. Okay, He love us. If we love Him, He gonna hear us. Where am I going? Oh yeah, 80 something. Right here. No. Yup. The water. Mashiach. Okay. 83. Psalm 83 attack. Salaki, and I'm gonna read down. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Elohim. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they hate thee, and they that hate thee have lifted up thy head. They have taken crafty counsel against the people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted against, Salaki, for they have consulted together with one consent. They have confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Jabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, and the Philistines, and inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kesson. Okay? The reason why I read that to you, I'm gonna jump from line to line. Now, they have said, Salaki, they have taken crafty counsel. What's crafty counsel? Okay. Crafty counsel is when in 2018, with all this medical knowledge, robots that can do surgery and drones that can deliver medicine that on anywhere in the planet, and viruses who have no cures, and foods that can just be produced out of thin air. The seed of a fruit that can produce many other fruits through gene manipulation. People are dying from the fucking flu. People are dying from the flu. There are robots, artificially intelligent robots, not being manned by surgeons. Do you hear me? That are operating on people's eyes, limbs, and every damn thing else with lasers and tools. But the flu and colds, the common cold, is still going around. That is crafty counsel. Diabetes, cancer, glucose imbalances, okay, chemtrailing. Look, that is crafty counsel, y'all. We don't need any drugs. It's all pharmakeia. We don't need any drugs. We don't need no aspirin. Everything you eat dictates your body. And our God gives us what to eat in his laws. But being not getting away, not going on a rant. Okay, that's crafty counsel. Saying racism is crafty counsel. White folks is better than blacks, even though the record of the account, or every race is better than blacks. A specific black at that, not Africans, but Negroes. A specific black. Don't that seem kind of coincidental? I'm gonna give you this right here. This is just one of my thoughts. And normally I don't do this, but a coincidence is the answer. A coincidence is a clue to an answer of a question you don't know what to ask yet, or you haven't asked yet. So you don't know the question, and you don't know the question, but you have a clue to the answer. Does that make sense to you? That's a coincidence. How the hell is it that every race on the planet, seeing as that science says that our race came first, is somehow higher than our race? Yeah, I used to be in the world too. Yes, I know racism. Yes, I am black. Yes, even though I don't refer to myself as that because I am a Hebrew, a child of God, an Ibar. Okay, but regardless, okay, racism is crafty counsel, and that leads me up. Thank you, Messiah. That leads me up to God's next precept. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, man. A what? From being a race. The race of what? The race of Israel. That the name of Israel, that the race of Israel, that the classification of Israel may no more be in remembrance. Okay? May be no more in remembrance. They don't want niggas to know that they're the children of God. They don't want that. Even Hitler. Okay, and I don't give a damn about Hitler. Even Hitler said that if you knew who you had in your possession, the Hebrews, the Negroes, okay? Even that MF said it. The world who take crafty counsel to take away our race. Okay, didn't they just pass some 400 year? That was them ha na boo boo, y'all is niggas in your face. Okay, that's 400 years. That's them telling us we slaves. Now, what were we before we were slaves? What were we? A lot of people were like, okay, and why are they celebrating slavery? A lot of people were like, okay, whatever. It's not a whatever. Why would a nation, why would a country put that? Why would a country, I'm sorry, I can't even think of the word. Why would a country propagate that? Why would a country bring that up? We know about slavery. It's already in history books. The slanted ass history books. It's already in the history books. We already know about it. For what reason? Because it's prophecy, y'all. It's a coincidence. The shit makes no sense, right? We already know about slavery. What do you need to make a statement and a law or whatever they did celebrating slavery? Because it's a slap in the face, but it's also, okay, it's also prophecy, them showing us that we are the slaves. Now, in history, in literature, what do slaves have to do with anything? Especially in the one book that is the most famous book of all. Let's see about those slaves and how slavery ties into that. How does us in the United States, us Hebrews or us Negroes, have to do with slavery? Because we are the descendants of those slaves. Well, who are those slaves the descendants of? Do you feel what I'm saying? Who are those slaves the descendants of? Now, before they were slaves, what were they? Who were they? Who were them? Well, before they were rulers. But before they were rulers, who were their ancestors? Ooh, let's keep going. Before their ancestors were populating the planet, who were their ancestors? The first people to ever walk, period, that God just made? You mean to tell me these slaves, these Negroes, these niggas with their pants sagging, These are the ones that God created from the dust of the ground? Not white people? Not Caucasians? No, not Caucasians? Yes, Hebrews, Ibars, children of God, of Yahweh, the living Elohim or Elohim, however you want to pronounce it. Do you feel what I'm saying, y'all? Come out this world. I'm young. I'm seeking him in my youth, and I thank him for bringing me to him. Okay? Salaki, I went on another rant. Damn it. The tabernacles of 5. They have consulted together with one consent. Now, how is it that these evil people, these devils, can tell us we are Negroes and nothing else but slaves? Can come together and tell us that, but we can't come together and tell us that we're not that. You know, like I was saying in my last video about this Esau, all this Esau is the white man BS and all these ABC camps. Man, to be honest with you, come on. We in the last seconds. And either y'all just don't give a damn about what the words say. Ink on paper, y'all don't give a damn about literally what the ink on paper says. Y'all must not give a damn, or you doing this to be evil. But regardless, everybody need to come to the truth of these words. The words of Yah. Okay, and his son Yahweh Shai. How is that these evil people can come together and cut us off from being a nation? 400 years of slavery, huh? What was them slaves before they were slaves? 1543, I think. Look up 1543. This is what I'm saying. This is the knowledge. This is the knowledge of the world. This is the knowledge of us, people. This ain't just a book. It's much more than that. And I'm trying to open your eyes to that. Okay? Trying to open your eyes to that. We need to come back to the Most High. I'm at 12 minutes. All praises to the Most High and His Son, part 4. Shalom.